Hi, my name is Natalie, and this is my Dream Big, Make Waves story. Hey guys, I'm Natalie Negrati. I'm the sweet and sassy Latina from Big Brother and The Challenge. So I met Sarah in Cayman Islands in 2012 or 2013. I was doing a photo shoot for the New York Jets. I've loved the Beachwaver, and I feel like I loved you since the moment I met you. And I've just kept a really good relationship with Sarah and the Beachwaver because it is a product that I always use. I'm excited for their new line of products to come out because I'm used to using their, their sprays and their Beachwaver, but I'm ready for the shampoo. I'm ready for the next thing, girl. So I'm just excited to be here with them. So now I've done 4 TV shows in 3 years, and I just love what I do because it's all competition based. I am a little competition beast. I'm 4'11", I'm super girly, super tiny. I mean, I love getting my nails done, but I also jump off helicopters and climb mountains. I mean, who else can say they climbed the Rock of Gibraltar? I can. I do it all, and I'm not scared. I like to really prove to myself, a little bit to other people, but mostly to myself, that I can do all these things. I never knew that I had all this in me. I mean, I was an NFL cheerleader. I graduated from Seton Hall University. I've tried really hard at accomplishing all my goals in life, but I never knew that I could do the things I do now. So I do the TV shows I do because I like to challenge myself and take myself to the next level. And I feel like if I'm not challenging myself, I'm not really gonna grow. I do it to show, especially my young followers, that you can really be who you want and do what you want to do. I am 29 and I was raised by a single Hispanic mother, and times were tough. I didn't grow up with a lot of money. I was in a 1-bedroom apartment most of my life actually, with my mom and my sister. And I just knew that I had to work really hard to get everything I wanted. And now I just kind of want to show everyone that it doesn't matter where you come from, you need to have a positive outlook on life, and you really need to just give it your all and test yourself and test your limits. The craziest things I've done in my life are jumping off a helicopter in South Africa, going to the bathroom in the middle of the safari. Climbing the Rock of Gibraltar is top up there. So I've also been spun in a metal cage like a bingo ball. My face was all cut up, my knees were completely gashed, and I didn't quit, and I ended up winning. I beat 2 of the toughest guys. Another crazy thing I've done is hold the record for one of the longest eliminations in the challenge history. So I really show female empowerment in what I do, and I'm all about girl power because I'm the tiniest competitor on my show, but also I beat some of the toughest guys. The best advice I would give young Natalie would be to be more confident. Like, that's something I lack so much, and I don't know why I lack confidence. Maybe because I didn't dress like everyone else in school. I didn't have money like everyone else that went to my high school, and I kind of felt out of place. I wish that I could take back time and be more confident in who I was and just own it. Like, it doesn't matter how much money you have or you don't have. It doesn't matter how you dress. Be yourself, be happy, be a good person. That's really all that matters. And if someone doesn't like you or judges you, you should never ever care. My mom always taught me to take risks. My mom always taught me to do great in school. I mean, sometimes I did well in school. My mom's main goal for me was to go to college and to always be my best and to take big risks. She's actually the one that made me do Big Brother. The night before, I almost didn't do it, and she told me, you need to take this risk. I didn't take risks, and I want you to take them. Social media is something so powerful and so incredible. And with everything good, there's obviously a bad. But social media, to me, is just an amazing tool for us to just spread information, to just be motivators, to showcase our lives. But that also comes with, the double-edged sword where there is gonna be like cyberbullying and a little bit of negative that comes with it. Social media can be a really dark place, but for me, I use social media as a creative outlet, and that's what I love to do. I like to showcase people what I'm eating, what I'm doing, how I do my makeup. It's just an outlet that you can really be expressive and be yourself and be authentic, and I think it's just a great tool to have. As a kid, I always wanted to be on the cover of magazines. I didn't really have like an end goal. I just knew that I wanted to be famous, as crazy as that sounds, but I always wanted to be in entertainment. I always just loved the spotlight, but I was also very shy. I feel like I'm just a really empathetic person, and I feel so much for other people, and I've always wanted to be a really good role model. As soon as I graduated from college, I started working for the New York Knicks in Madison Square Garden, and then I quit cheering for the Jets, and I took the first opening at Garden of Dreams Foundation. So I started doing nonprofit work. That's always been one of my dreams, is owning my own nonprofit. So like that's been my biggest dream like ever. But I would say I've always wanted to be a role model, and that's why I got into the nonprofit work, because I was raised in a little bit of tougher like circumstances, which my life was great, and I'm not complaining. It's just times were a little tough. I felt like when I got that job, I was like bringing so much joy into everyone's lives. Like the kids, you know, I've worked with kids that were impoverished, homeless, like you name it, they were going through so much. And the fact, like parents would hug me crying, thanking me for the experiences I gave them. And that was just the best experience in my life. I guess the real reason I've wanted to be on the cover of magazines is to just be a positive role model, and not to be corny, because I'm not perfect, so I'm not gonna be your cookie cutter perfect person, but I want to motivate other people. I got myself into college, no one helped me. I became a Jets cheerleader, no one helped me. I got into Madison Square Garden, no one helped me. I did everything on my own, yeah, with the support of my family, but I've had to figure it out and make my own connections myself. So I kind of want to show people that you can really, like, as long as you put in the work, you can do anything. Oh my God, that is such a good question. I was born in Boston. No one knows this, because when I got on Big Brother, I said I was raised in Venezuela, because when I was born, my parents split, so my mom moved us to Venezuela. So all I remember is Venezuela. So I moved back to the States when I was 7. My first language was Spanish. Everything I've known is being from Venezuela. So I was born in Boston. In Venezuela, like my favorite times were going to my tia's finca, which is their farmhouse, riding horses and chasing ducks and getting the coconuts from the trees, petting the peacocks. And also my main activity was climbing trees to get mangoes. We had so many mango trees that I would eat so much mangoes that I would give myself allergic reactions. My face would blow up red, and my inside of my mouth would be so itchy. My uncle would have to come over and stop me from eating mangoes. He's like, you can't do this. He's like, you're on mango probation. We moved when I was 7 years old. We moved to Tampa, Florida. I've kind of moved around a lot. Then we moved to Jersey after that. Me, my mom, my sister, us 3. I remember one time, we didn't even have a place to live when we moved to New Jersey. We had to live in motels for a while. I was going to school living in motels. Doing my homework, and I was a straight A student too. So my mom always instilled it doesn't matter what you have. My mom's such a hard worker. She just always pushed me to be my best. And I think that's where I got my work ethic from. My mom says a lot of awesome things about me, which behind my back, never in front of me. I'm like, Mom, can you compliment me to my face, girl? Everyone tells me that my mom behind my back just talks so highly of me. But my mom says that I'm a problem solver, and I'm tearing up, because that is the best compliment anyone can give you, especially your mom. I'm like, wow, that's the best compliment I've ever got. A million people can tell you you're pretty, but the fact that my mom thinks that I can do it all, that's cool. Mami, te quiero mucho, te amo. Tú eres una persona muy especial y tú eres la mejor. Te amo. Te quiero, te amo, te adoro. Tú eres mi vida en mi corazón. Mwah. And I don't give her enough credit too. Sometimes I don't call her as much as I should, because I'm always busy and working on my career. So I don't give my mom the credit that she deserves sometimes. And I do feel sometimes she feels neglected, but it's hard for me at this point in my career to balance everything. But I need to give her more credit sometimes. She's gonna love your line, by the way, because she's a hippie, so she has a compost. I'm not kidding. She doesn't litter. She buys things as the least amount of littering possible. It's so funny, because literally with one orange, my mom will use the outside for the orange zest, and she packages it herself and keeps it in her house. With the peels, she makes the jelly, and then she'll juice the inside and get all the juices out, and then with the white part, she'll do different things with it and add it to the jelly. My mom with one orange will have no waste. She's this cute little Hispanic hippie, and she plays her cuatro everywhere. It's really cute. My life motto is to be scared. I like to always live on the edge a little bit, not skydiving edge unless the challenge makes me skydive, but I like to live on the edge and just always try something new. I like to live my life just authentic to myself. I am not opposed to many things. I like to live my life just being a fluid person. I like to be positive. I like being around really amazing, good people that give me the same energy. I mean, I have a girlfriend now, and that shocks a lot of people, but to me it's like, it's a person, and if someone's amazing, I gravitate towards them. I like to be around really good people, and I like to just spread love. I get a little sassy. If someone does come at me the wrong way, I'm gonna be a little sassy Latina, but other than that, I like to be a really positive person and be around amazing people and just live a good life. And that's why I wish I was more confident when I was younger and I really lived my true authentic self, because I would have been so much happier. The fact that I started being authentic to myself at age 28, I mean, that's a little late, but I'm living my life to the fullest and just being the best person I can be and keeping really good people around me. I don't want people to be judgmental, and I'm trying to break the stigma of, you have to be this cookie cutter person. I don't think you need to be anyone that anyone else wants you to be, or you don't need to be put in a box. Like, I've been called a lesbian, but I don't identify as a lesbian. I identify as just a sexually fluid spirit. I like someone for who they are and how they treat me. So I kind of just want to break that mold. I'm a girly girl, I'm super feminine, and I mean, getting my hair done and my makeup done is my favorite thing in the world, but I can also jump off helicopters. I can also love whoever I want to love. I can be anyone and anything. So I'm all about breaking barriers, I think. I think that's like my main life motto, is just breaking barriers. I love that my girlfriend is just such a kind human being. I've never met someone that just loved me so passionately. She puts me before her sometimes, and I yell at her. I'm like, Steph, stop putting me before you. Like, you have to focus on, she always focuses on herself, but she really cares about me so much that she makes sure that I'm always happy. She makes sure that I'm always okay. If I'm having a bad day, she takes time out of her schedule to make sure I'm happy. And she's just a comforting, peaceful person. She brings a lot of peace and light into my life. And I love that she's loves my career. She loves that I love taking photos, and that I just love being this peppy, hyper little bunny rabbit jumping all over the place. She loves that I love to travel and I'm full of life, and instead of judging me, she just lets me be free and wild, and I love that. The biggest challenge in my life has been really to accept myself. I've struggled with self-confidence so much, and I know it's hard to believe sometimes, and people doubt it, but no, I really have struggled with confidence and thinking that I was worth, what everyone else was worth. I never really knew my value. Know your value. If you want something in life, go get it, and you do deserve it. It doesn't matter if someone's prettier than you, taller than you. I mean, the world is taller than me. I'm pretty much I'm one of the shortest people that I know. Just go out and get whatever you want to get and work for it, and know your value, know your worth, and be confident in who you are. It doesn't matter your skin color, your race, your whatever, where you come from, I mean, your sexuality, just love yourself.